So SHMOOP is a place for career assessments and standardized testing tutorials. I'm going to give y'all an overview of this test prep and what's available from ACCUPLACER. For those of y'all who have completed the ACCUPLACER test, you may want to practice in SHMOOP to increase your scores. The one people who haven't done it yet, haven't taken ACCUPLACER or any other tests, you can start with our system. If you are one of our clients, you'll be able to get access to our resources on SHMOOP for free. So you want to use SHMOOP in order to kind of prep you for whatever test you want to take for ACCUPLACER. That's just to get you in college, but we also have ACT, which gets you in college, and we also have a GED. We used to offer a GED prep, but we now haven't offered it because they haven't been in high demand. But we do offer ACCUPLACER here for free in the office. And also ACT, we don't offer to take it here in our office, but we do have prep for that under this SHMOOP tutorial. So it's two ways to register. The easiest way for you all, if you all want to join our program, most of you all on this call, if not all of you all, are already our clients, already done the application. So what you can do is we'll get your emails, and we will send you an invite. I'm not going to go through these two slides because I send this information to you all who are interested. But basically, it's two ways that you can register for it. One is through email. You give us our email, and then we'll go through everything as far as you getting an email saying accept our invite and everything else. And the second way is a longer way, which you have to have our magic word. You have to actually you have to fill out a whole sheet on your own. So it's two ways to do it. One way is we give you a code. The other way is you'll give us your email address, and we'll add you into the course. So when it comes to some of the things on SHMOOP, I'm going to open this website. Let me escape and do. Okay. So let me share this screen. Let's see. New share. Okay. So this is SHMOOP's website. I'm going to log in through the paid version of it, schools.shmoop.com. It's two versions of the site, schools.shmoop.com and shmoop.com. The paid version is schools.shmoop.com. I'm going to log in, and I'm going to give you all kind of an overview of what we offer through our program. So, okay, GED, we still have a course there, but it's not in use. But we have ACCUPLACER courses listed down here. Let me go to all classrooms, see if it'll list more. So you'll see in my list, we have ACCUPLACER, a lot of ACCUPLACER courses because they fill up, and we have a maximum of 131 clients in each course. So we have to create a new classroom in order to let those students enroll. But I'm gonna go to just one of these because just all of them are going to be the same on the ACCUPLACER. And I'm gonna go to, let's see here. I'm just really showing you all my grade book and all of it. There's nothing in there. But did you all have something like this showing up on your all screen of what class you're in and everything like that? The instructions will tell you how to set up everything. But I'm logged into an ACCUPLACER account now. And as you can see, the first thing you see is the dashboard, and this is where you'll start. And for some reason, ACCUPLACER still haven't updated their test yet, as far as SHMOOP haven't updated ACCUPLACER section to match the new ACCUPLACER Next Gen test. But in general, it's still the same content. But you see down here on your to-do list, you see 6 subjects. And the 3 that you'll focus on, that all these are marked out because this is my account. Okay, and I've taken the diagnostic test. but you'll focus on elementary algebra, reading comprehension, and sentence skills. Now, today it's called, I think it's not elementary algebra, but it's like math, stat, and something else. It's titled differently now for the math section, but it's generally the same thing. But you'll focus on 2, 4, and 5. That's the dashboard, and that's the content you cover. And since these are already X'd out, I can't do the diagnostics again, but I can still go through and click on drills and say if you wanted to practice in these areas, elementary algebra, which is math and statistics all in one, reading comprehension, and sentence skills. As you can see, I worked in here a while back. I did some of this on my own, mainly the reading comprehension because I struggle the most with that personally. But you can go through each of these, and you can click on each of these. You can do all these questions, and what happens is, this is the math section. You can go through these multiple choice questions and do as many as as many times as you want. It'll be the same ones each time. So you can go through each one of these, and I'm answering these. Of course, you want to know what you're doing, but if you don't know, once you submit the test, I'm gonna score this test, and I'm done. And while I'm done and it's generating, it's gonna give me a score. You're so close to scoring SHMOOP points. I guess I didn't get any of them right. But what it'll show is, no, I didn't get any of them right. So all of them are wrong, of course. And what it'll do is give you the right answer. It's wrong when it's in red, and green is correct. And it'll explain to you each one of the questions you did. It'll explain how you do that particular problem, or why the problem is right, and how to explain it to where you understand it. That's basically how that goes for the drills. And that's just an example on the math drills. You also have, of course, I was saying reading and writing as well. Sentence skills, is we say writing sometimes, but it's really sentence skills. And there are some more questions here. These are dealing with sentence correction. So I go through here and answer them. I'm just answering them in random just to get feedback again. And I'm gonna see how I did this time on this one. I'm not good at guessing, y'all. I'm just not good at guessing. I got all them wrong again. I'm not good at guessing, but it's the same thing basically, is that all these are wrong, and what's wrong is marked out as red, and what's right is marked in green and is correct. And it'll give you an explanation of each question and the answer to that question. So when you come in and you do these drills, and as well as these practice exams and the diagnostic exam 1 and exam 2 are all similar. They're different questions, but they're similar. And what's going to happen is, when you go through and you've done enough of the drills, you'll want to go through the exams, and you'll want to retake exam. And when you take these exams, click next. It'll be something like this. Now, the difference between the drills and the practice exams is that the drills will give you your answers after you complete the test, and it'll give you the answers to each one. The elementary algebra are the ones on the practice exams in general, not just elementary algebra, but the practice exams in general, whether they be in the math, the sentence skills, or the reading. When you do this one, it scores it all at one time, and it'll give you like a simulated score on what it would be if you would actually take the test. So that's ACCUPLACER as a whole. In general, you have a dashboard. You just have to come in here and do a little bit of review on your own. I have the instructions in my PowerPoint, and I can send that out. But you have the dashboard, topics, drills, sentence skills. So you have all of those with sentence skills and practice exams. So you have all of those. And then what you can do also, most people coming in are going to do ACCUPLACER, since we're serving mostly non-traditional students who are already been out of high school, and you know they don't want to do the ACT. The ACT is actually harder than the ACCUPLACER because the ACT is time, and it has 4 sections. So when you're dealing with the ACT and it's 4 sections and it's time, that's more stress, that's more pressure. Whereas with the ACCUPLACER, you only have 3 sections minus the science section, so that's just 3. And you can do that in any time limit you want. It's unlimited time. So that's why ACCUPLACER is the mostly in high demand, particularly for non-traditional. If you barely coming out of high school, they'll probably still want you to do the ACT. If you've been out for maybe a year or 2, you're more than likely gonna do the ACCUPLACER. And that's ACCUPLACER information. I can come back out and do, let's see, let me come back out and do see what other subjects. This is taking me out through the thing. Let me go back here. So here's one for ACT prep. I'm gonna go down to ACT prep. And ACT prep actually has more than ACCUPLACER because it's such a high demand subject. So it actually has more. Let me go back to manage. I don't want to getting everybody's personal information out. I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna do ACT exam prep version 3.0. That's a newer version. So look at how this is way organized, way differently than the other one was. But you got the same thing. You got diagnostics, English, math, reading, and science. You have the drills. So it's pretty much the same. And good thing about ACT prep is that they give you videos too. They didn't really have that for the ACCUPLACER, but they give you videos. I guess because they know younger learners are going to be more visual, so they do the videos more so than just the content of just typed out. And then the practice exams, and they give you 5 actually. Here, this is exam practice 1, and it may be now. It used to be 5 listed, but I'm thinking now it might be 1, 2, 3. It may be limited. It may be unlimited at this point. So that's the good thing about that. As far as the paid version of what we offer here on the SHMOOP program. We also have the free versions as well, shmoop.com. One thing I found was we have free stuff up here, shmoop.com. If you click up here, now notice the other one was schools.shmoop.com. This is our paid version. This here is the free version where anybody can come and maybe do some stuff that may be beneficial to personal development. I'm going to go to free stuff and I'm going to go to life prep. And under life prep, life after school, okay, yeah, you finishing school and you're trying to go to college. So this is all about being adults. So students that are coming, that a lot of us need a personal development anyway, as far as being an adult. But as you can see down here, for people that are having issues with trying to figure out what they want to do, as far as a career, we have career fields, vocational training, driver's ed, GED test prep, a gap year, meaning a gap year is basically if you start school and you want to take a year off. A lot of people have done that. I mean, I took 4 years off between a bachelor's and a master's, and did another 4 years before I went back and did some more professional development. So a lot of times it's important to kind of figure out what you want to do. And even when you're in school, it's not good to take a long time off, but sometimes you need that year or that semester off to kind of readjust. Buying a car, auto insurance, career quiz. I'm gonna click on career quiz and see what they have here. Now, this is generally for high school students, but it can work for anybody. I'm gonna scroll down here and see. This is really kind of a fun, loving, not really loving, but kind of fun, jokey way of figuring out what you want to do, and they give you a quiz to do that. How important this is to you. So it'll have a job completed dedicated to organizing objects and information. So this is basically, I'm just going to answer each of these in random, and they just basically kind of fun questions that kind of measures your personality a little bit. It's more of a personality type test, and it's done just really for fun more so. But some people can take it seriously and be like, okay, this gives me an idea on what I might decide to do at some point. So let me go through here. So that it's 15 questions in all. Let's see. And that's the last one. I just did some random stuff. I wasn't trying to go through it in a serious manner, but so it's generating results, and I'm just waiting for it to generate results. It might, oh, it's telling me allow. I didn't really need to allow notifications. It may be loading somewhere. Let me see if it's loading at the bottom somewhere. Let me see if this is it up here. I don't see anything coming up. But really, it's just going to give you a blank file. It'll give you like a file that you can download, and it have a list of different careers. But as you can see, when you scroll down here, this is like a lot of careers right here. This is probably a list of about 300 careers that you can look at and do some research on to figure out, okay, is this what I want to do or not. But aside from SHMOOP, the free version of SHMOOP, you can also go to different websites and type in career assessment and figure out what would you like to do based on your personality, because there are several personality tests as well as career tests online.